It's just going to be us.
Cool.
So this is going to be the half-ass podcast without John. So I wanted to tell you something though, Ryan. This is Ryan. Ryan's. I want to tell you something. We're starting up a YouTube channel.
Okay.
You can find it at Half-Assed Entertain Me. The link will be on our website, which is Half-Assed Podcast. But it's a YouTube channel, another place where you can find us. Other than that, busy week on the news front. There was a cop that shot a handcuffed man in the head, or not handcuffed man, a man in. There was a cop that shot a man in the head who was still had a seatbelt on. Wow. There was the killing of a lion by a dentist, and well, it's not that busy of a week, I guess.
Not really. Not as busy as you'd think.
No. So where do you want to start, Ryan?
Since I did not see the video of the cop, I'd seen it on Facebook, but I didn't actually watch it because of internet, whatever. But whatever you want.
Speaking of, what's that?
I'm fresh with Cecil the Lion. I was reading up about how he went underground and he's tried to do a legal hunt, but he's been cited with killing a bear illegal.
Now who's he? Cecil the Lion is he or?
The dentist Paul, whatever his name is, or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, well that's good enough because you mentioned Cecil. So Paul, the dentist Paul the dentist. We'll call him Paul the dentist.
Or Paul the D-bag.
I forgot to turn my light here. People can't see me. Me.
I say now instead of hearing us, they get to see us.
Yeah. So well, they still get to hear us. We're not going deaf or anything. They're not going deaf. So this dentist travels to Zimbabwe and pays the guides $55,000 to hunt a lion. The guides decide that they're not specifically targeting Cecil, from what I understand, correct?
Right. From what I read, it seemed like the Zimbabweans were the ones who lured out the Cecil out of the reserve or the preserve.
Yeah, but they were just going after a lion, as far as we know. They weren't specifically targeting Cecil.
Okay, yeah.
So they were, which doesn't make it any better. I mean, it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it worse. But this dentist paid these people to go on a hunt. These trackers baited the hunting grounds. Zimbabwe has a national preservation, wildlife preservation, right. And you can't hunt on those grounds.
Correct.
So these hunters decided to bait right outside of the grounds to draw out Cecil, making it a legal hunt, so to speak. But it was, it was still baited. It's really no different than what people do here with deer. Honestly,
right, deer are not endangered.
Or deer are not endangered, no. But I'm just saying it's before everybody gets up in arms and say, "Oh my God, they baited." It's no different than your mom, your dad, your cousin, your brother go out to hunt and they put down food for deer to come up and eat so they can shoot them easy.
Right. Never been hunting myself, but putting out feed since, so that way you would lure the deer to your location.
Yeah, you lure the deer, and that's what they did with the Cecil. Now this guy, he shot him with a bow, tracked Cecil for what I read was 40 hours, correct?
And what I read was he was shot, and then he wasn't killed until 40 hours later. They had to track him and find him, and then that's where Paul shot him with the bow, since that's what he likes to do. He doesn't believe in traditional firearms.
Yeah, which is amazing. I mean, you don't believe in traditional firearms, but you'll use a bow and arrow. See, this is where I don't care about Cecil. I mean, I can't even. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't give a shit. I don't care that Zimbabwe. This sounds like a Zimbabwe issue to me.
Right.
Yeah, the American was involved, and Zimbabwe can go through the proper channels, but there's so many more issues to focus on, and for some reason, Facebook and the internet have taken up this issue, and I think it's because they know they can fix it. They know they can do something,
Or try to do something, but it's also
or try to do something.
It's a shield over their eyes because the media plays a big part in you're looking left while things are going right. I mean, it's another big thing to blow up about that. Hey, maybe there's there's underlying issues that need to be more attention, but it's not the hot thing right now.
No, and I understand I understand why. I understand why they're mad. I mean, I could get Zimbabwe. Cecil the Lion was tagged and tracked, and they used him for tourist revenue, and they made a lot of tourist revenue from Cecil. And I get why I get why they're upset about it. One, it's an endangered species. Don't get me wrong. It's sad that it's an endangered species. Two, that they made a lot of tourist revenue. And in a place like Zimbabwe, I doubt they have a lot of attractions. It's not like they have a Six Flags over, the jungle. Yeah. I don't know, but
let's go on safaris.
I don't see why this dentist has to lose his practice. All these people have to lose their jobs because he paid somebody on good faith to provide a legal hunt, as far as we know. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, this guy got in trouble for poaching before.
Right, but the thing about it is, though, is if he's innocent, which you're innocent till proven guilty, why go underground? I get why you go underground. You don't want the backlash of all the internets, especially like, okay, say a lottery ticket. You win a lottery ticket, you hide until it blows over. But if he's willing to cooperate, why not cooperate?
Oh, he's getting death threats out the ass. He's getting death threats. I mean, it's crazy. People are saying they're going to kill him. They're going to kill his family. He had to shut down his Facebook page. He had to shut down his website. Yelp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yelp, a review site. His whole thing is full of reviews. Now, I'm not saying that this shouldn't happen, and this is just a way for people to act and to feel like they're helping. But again, there are more important things in the world. There are children who are starving. I mean, us in America, we're overpopulated in our prisons. We have no infrastructure, or it's crumbling. The stuff we do, we have a high unemployment rate. We have, children going to bed hungry. They're food insecure, and people are getting on Twitter and Yelp and saying, "Don't go to this dentist. I will find you. I will hunt you down. I will kill you." Why don't you find down a fucking sandwich and give it to a poor person? Hunt that shit down.
Right.
Hunt down $1 bill and give it to fucking Sally Struthers so she can send those fucking Africans who actually saw Cecil in person a Twinkie or something, so they have a fucking meal.
A Twinkie.
I don't fucking care. Make them fat like Americans.
I was going to say, you say there's children in America starving? Wait, it can't be in America.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and this is why I don't care about Cecil the Lion. It's an endangered species. You know what? They're not gonna, at the end of the day, if we think big picture, they're not gonna solve the food crisis. They're not gonna get us off this planet in case a meteor strikes. If a meteor strikes tomorrow, we're all fucking dead. The lions didn't do shit other than eat shit and get shot by a dentist. So
do as nature intended.
Yeah, I mean, those lions wouldn't hesitate to murder everything in their fucking path when they're hungry.
Oh, well, right, but yeah, in a sense.
I mean, I don't care about it. I really don't. I mean, I really don't care about it. What I do care about, though, is there's this cop in Connecticut.
Okay.
Not even a cop, a university police officer.
Oh, a rent-a-cop almost.
Yeah, almost rent-a-cop. failed Rent-A-Cop University apparently.
Got a
But
kick out or a dropout, and that's the next best thing.
yeah, he couldn't handle it. Apparently the keeping the safety on your gun course was a little too hard. So, but he goes to pull over man. I don't know their names. I wish I knew their names, but I could look them up, but I don't care enough. All I know is a cop shot a dude in the head for refusing to take off his seatbelt.
And it killed him?
Yeah, oh yeah, he killed him. He got shot in the face. He got shot in the head brain.
I've seen a guy take a drill through the nose and stay alive. I just didn't know.
Well, where did it go through the nose? Did it go like?
It went straight up through the nostril, up right behind the eye, and up and out the back of the skull.
How big was this fucking drill?
Oh, it was probably an inch and a quarter. It was huge.
No, how long? Okay, so we got an inch. How long then?
I
asked the wrong question. I meant you said the diameter. I meant the length.
That's a little.
How was
there? It was probably. Oh shit! I want to say it's probably 1.5 feet. I mean, it was a drill bit that was long. It was a concrete bit.
An inch and 1.5 feet. Jesus, sounds like a black dude hanging right in his face, huh?
Once you go black, you go. I don't know.
Apparently, you get a drill in your fucking face. Once you go black, you get drilled in the back of your head constantly and repeatedly.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So that's a good story. Yeah, this guy he died. I wish I came prepared, but you know what? If I did, this wouldn't be the half-ass podcast. So
right, but
I'm tired and I work all day, so fuck off.
I'm not complaining, but he was shot and killed for not taking his seatbelt off. Was he recording the video or what?
Yeah, he was on a dash cam. He the whole thing that it started as a huh?
The police dash cam or?
Well, no, not a dash cam. I'm sorry, a chest cam.
Oh, okay.
It was on a police chest cam, and the whole thing started with the university cop come up and asked the guy for his driver's license, and he's missing a front license plate. And the guy said, "I don't have my driver's license. Just run my back plate. I don't have it. I forgot it. Whatever."
Right.
So the cop pulls out his gun and starts to open the door. And the guy is shutting the door, trying to pull the door back shut. He says, "I'm not getting out." The officer says, "Get out of the car." He says, "I'm not getting out." So he reaches in there as the guy tries to turn on as the I don't want to say perpetrator because that's not right. He wasn't perpetrating anything. As the detained man started to turn on the gas, the cop reached in there and shot him in the fucking head. The car drove off and hit a light pole, and all you see is the cop running to the car as the man lies dying in his car. So, but that cop has been charged with murder.
Oh, he has?
Oh, yeah, he has. Murder. Murder was a case at the gate.
You don't see a lot of cops these days with the stories here recently, especially that, you got good cops, bad cops, but all these cops that's just a slap on the wrist and they get away. I'm glad he's getting charged with it at least. It's not being pushed under the file paperwork where it's going to be forgotten about. Yeah, exactly. And would you like to hear a pretty shocking statistic on how many officers got charged for murder this year? How many shootings there were, officer-related shootings there were, versus how many got charged with a crime? I'm going to guess there's more shootings than they were charged with a crime. Oh, yes. I don't know a number. Well, this is over 2,000 police-related shootings and deaths. Dear Lord. And you want to guess? I want you to guess this number. I want you to guess. Okay. How many were charged with a crime? Not convicted, charged. 42. You know what? You had one number right. 4. 4. Wow. 2,000 people have died because of gun-related violence, and 4 people were charged. 4 officers. And this guy wasn't one of them. As I say, he's not part of that 4? Yeah, no, he is part of that 4. Before him, there was 3. Oh, wow. Do the math, America. What the hell's wrong?
Cops have too much influence. They have too much power. You can take everything as it is, and do cops have a dangerous job? Of course. So do firefighters.
Oh
So
yeah,
do so do line workers.
I just got into this the other day with a buddy that was Facebook messaging me about my Harley and stuff, and then started talking about work and how there's a strike coming up that it's possible contract, and that he goes, oh yeah, that's why they're so expensive, and said no buddy. He goes, well, I carry a gun. I have people get belligerent to me every day, and I said, you know what? I didn't compare your job being dangerous. You have a lot more dangerous job being a police officer than I do, but look at my standpoint. I'm in 110-degree weather, and yeah, you may be outside doing that, but you get to go to AC. I don't get to go to AC for 10 hours.
Well, you know what?
Hmm.
This wouldn't be the half-ass podcast if I didn't do some police bashing. The police do not have one of the most dangerous jobs in America. Did you know that? They're not even in the top 10.
I was going to say, I would guess top 10, but wow.
They're not even in the top 10. They are maybe top, some studies, 11. Oh, they're in the top 20. But, the first one's logger. The second one's crab fisherman. The third one is construction worker. The fourth one is electrical lineman.
A lineman. I was going to be a lineman apprentice once, but
so it's funny how I don't know the name of the cop or the victim of the cop that shot, but I know the studies that involve cops not being in the top whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, I'm not saying. Well, let's go back to my original point.
Okay.
A cop's job is dangerous. It is. There's inherent danger in everything you do. There's inherent danger when you step outside, and between the scale of going out, driving to work, and being in the Army, the cop is somewhere on the closer side of being in the Army, right? But on top of that, there are laws in place. There are rights that we have, right? Like carrying a gun is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm allowed to carry a gun, then the cop should realize that almost everybody around them's armed, and they shouldn't be so goddamn fucking jumpy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that are police officer employed that are recent war people that have suffered from the post-traumatic distress, that it's more shoot now, ask questions later than ask questions like it used to be 20, 30 some odd years ago.
Yeah, and you know what? That's scary shit, because if they're like, hey, I just got back from Iraq, I'm suffering from PTSD pretty hard. Let's go murder some black people.
Yeah, you're already fit to carry a gun. Now here's a badge.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I was murdering brown people in Iraq. It's not that different than murdering black people in America. So let's go do that a couple times. It shouldn't work like that. Cops need to. The power needs to be reined back, and the only way to do that is to prosecute and show them that they're not above the law, and in most cases that they have less leniency than ordinary citizens, because they are enforcers of the law. They're not protectors of anything. They don't protect you. They don't offer you safety. That's not their job. Misrepresentation of labels is dangerous, people. Let's take bleach, for example, right? Mm-hmm. Bleach whitens everything. But if you put it on your toothbrush and you try to brush your fucking teeth, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Misrepresentation of labels means everything. The cop is there to enforce the law. He's not there to prove your innocence. And more often than not, he's there to prove your guilt, and he's not there to protect you from the law. You cannot have somebody enforce the law and protect you from the law.
It's kind of can't have your cake and eat it too.
Right. So there's no. I'm not saying disrespect officers. Their jobs are hard. They run into things that nobody should see.
Right.
Every day, but that doesn't mean they should be jaded to the people around them. It takes to be a good cop. It takes a special kind of person.
It does. And knowing the respect of the law, but also the respect of your power, how far your limits can be. And
Yeah. But there are not those people in law enforcement. There's more people who are not like that than there are, and the ones that are change worlds. They do. I mean, the good people always change worlds, but
of course,
the bad cops destroy more than anybody can create.
oh, yeah, just like that run-in I had with the sheriff the other day.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about that?
That pissed me off so bad. And I had somebody else blow up on me on Facebook. Oh, my fiance boyfriend's a small town cop. I don't care. I've complained because this person tried to tell me, okay, just call and complain. I have filed a complaint with an officer in a small town where my parents live that nothing came of it. This dude almost caused an accident between four cars just because he wanted to pull out and no lights, no nothing, just to speed off to go somewhere. I mean, it's a small town cop. They're bored. I get that, but this guy, I mean, okay, it's illegal to ride in the left lane unless you're passing, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's not. It's not a cruising lane. You have to pass to move over.
Well, for a good 15 miles, I was behind the sheriff, and there was a car in front of him. I believe it was a Ford Escape. And for 15 or so miles, we were both, all three in the left lane. It was the Escape, sheriff, and me. Well, it comes up to a busy intersection where, okay, at 5:30, there's a lot of people getting on from 70 that are the highway. It's rush hour. Well, why would you decide to get into the right lane right then when you know as soon as you get over, people are going to be trying to merge on? Well, they both move over, and as it's coming up, I see it's clear in front of me. Okay, it's still 55. I'm not speeding. I'm waiting for my chance. Well, next thing I know, the sheriff is right in front of me, and the same thing with the Escape. Well, they move over because, yeah, like I said, why did you decide to go ahead and get over when you know people are going to be getting on, when you're going to have to either slow down, slam in your brakes, or yada, yada, yada? Well, as I'm passing, the sheriff turns his lights on and pulls over the Escape for whatever reason. Probably because he didn't use a blinker to cut over. Well, the sheriff didn't use a blinker to get in front of me, cut me
Yeah,
off.
yeah. So the cop says, "Hey, what's good for me isn't good for you. So fuck off."
Right. And that's, I'd posted a whole thing about, I'm not trying to discredit anybody really, but it sucks when you have so many bad apples that when you have good ones, you can't because, I mean, I don't know what reason why they pulled him over. I assume it was for not having a blinker because he didn't signal or reckless driving, which why should he be able to get away with the same and not? And that's just, infuriating.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. But you know me, I'm not afraid to piss anybody off over Facebook. So.
Oh yeah, and I seen the picture of the shirt that somebody created. Was that them?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is a good story. So you're gonna like this. So that dankest memes. Um, Hi guys, by the way. Apparently, there's a whole secret society that listens to this show.
Oh really? Well, hey, thank you guys.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks for helping out.
You boost our numbers.
Com-
That's great.
Comment on something. Fuck.
Hey,
I
can I
don't.
get a shirt?
Yeah, I don't think they realize how much they're helping. I really don't. I mean, me and I think me and John were doing the math, and they increased our listens by 3%. I mean, we get a lot of fucking listens. We get a lot, but these fuckers increased it by like 3%. So I mean, it was fucking insane. I mean, and you know what? Let me explain something. They might not understand that 3% is a lot, but when you're dealing in good sized numbers, 3% is a good sized number.
Right.
So I just want to explain that to them, little dumb babies. I don't think they understand percentages all too well.
By the way, have they set a date for their barbecue? Because I would like to attend. Actually, I would love to attend.
Well, I was told that the barbecue is for elites only.
Well,
They said, well, hold on. And I was told that they are fearful that I have people inside that group still. I mean, this is getting really, really paranoid and really, really odd. It's like, someone's like, well, they're afraid that you have somebody in that group spying on them. And I was like, I don't care about that group. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't even think about that. I don't even think twice about them. I look and we're like, hey, our numbers have gone up, and we put 2 and 2 together, and that's it. And we don't even care.
It's
the fact. It's what
I was just gonna say. It's like every morning you don't wake up thinking about this crap unless you see it on your Facebook. Like, oh, they're probably every morning like, ooh, Gary, ooh, half-ass Gary.
Oh yeah, he pissed me off so bad. Oh my god, he called me a condom. Oh my god, he said I had no teeth because I do meth and I'm a tattooist. Oh my god, fuck off. It was one fucking post. It was fucking a series of probably 15 fucking comments, and 3 weeks later they're still fucking mad at me. Mad enough to like our Facebook pages, by the way, and I know who they are because they're fucking inbred little hicks, and they can't hide shit. They think they're fucking hiding anything from me. They're fucking stupid. I know exactly who they are. One dude even put not the dankest meme on his fucking Facebook, like right there. It says like Facebook. I check and say, oh, someone else liked this, and fucking dude, not a member of the dankest memes. I'm like, why would you even fucking put that? I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not a spy, guys. Tell me what you're doing over here. I don't want to know what you're doing, but tell me what you're doing, guys. Hey, what's going on? No, I don't.
True definition of a grudge right there. But
oh yes, and I love it.
They don't realize you don't care.
Yeah, I don't, and I want one of those T-shirts though. So if anybody's listening to this, we want 3 T-shirts.
I'll take large.
Large. I'll take 2X because I'm a bigger dude. John, I think he's a larger medium. So we want 3 T-shirts. If you can lose the hashtag too, if you guys can lose the hashtag, because I don't know what the purpose of having a hashtag with initials on it is. Well, like hashtag DMO. I know what it means, but I'm not going to tell anybody else what it means. So hashtag dogs mate orally.
Yeah.
Right. So hashtag dogs mate orally. Can you just imagine just 2 dogs just mouth fucking each other? All right. So that's what these dogs are doing. So we want 3 T-shirts because it says hashtag DMO because fuck Gary.
Yes, and I think that's what makes the cherry on the top right there because fuck Gary.
Yeah, the DMO. What's DMO mean? It means because fuck Gary. Now it doesn't look like it. They don't make it specific to me. It just looks like they have a grudge against all Garys now.
Right, but still, it's
yeah. I'd like to see them wear that shirt, and they're like, "Who, fuck Gary? Who? I'm Gary." And they're like, "Oh well, it's not. Are you the Gary that made fun of us and in our Facebook page, and we had a really big problem?" No, I'm not that Gary. Well, then, not fuck you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. Who the fuck cares?
Put a piece of duct tape over that.
Yeah. If you would type in our hashtag and check it out on your phone right here as I stand and talk to you, shut the fuck up, dude. No one who puts I don't get who puts a hashtag on their shirt. The mushroom stamps do. That's what you should have done is hashtag mushroom stamp. Because the only thing that grows in fucking dank places are mushrooms. They're full of fucking shit.
Yeah, cow shit and all that other crap.
Yeah, and they grow in cow shit, and they grow in nasty little fucking places. And these people think, I care about them. I don't. I didn't even think about them until I saw that picture today. And yes, I do have people sending me pictures from your fucking group. Yes, I've got a bunch of them. I mean, I literally have 20 or 30 people sending me pictures from you guys. I know who you are. You know who I am. You just don't know you've met me.
Oh. And they don't realize they're helping us out.
They don't realize they're helping us out. I mean, they don't know at all. So, you know, I don't know how else to fucking thank them. I mean, you know what?
We need to
We'll put your shirts up on our, you know what? I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal that shirt. You know, we can buy our own shirts.
I was going to say, why don't we make a shirt?
Yeah, we'll just make a shirt that says hashtag half-assed because fuck Gary.
Yeah.
And we'll just do that. Thanks for the shirt, guys. Pretty awesome.
Oh, and they're going to try to get us for copyright and stealing and all that other crap.
Oh, they have a little fucking the meme guy face on that. I mean, this shit is early 2006. Like fucking January 2006. They're still fucking backwards ass fucking independence rednecks. Fucking all methed out.
So Independence. As I say, they're in Independence, aren't they?
Yeah, Independence fucking Missouri, guys, is probably one of the fucking saddest places you'll ever see. Every state says we have the meth capital of the world. Well, no. I'm telling you, I'm not going to say that, but per capita, we have the most meth users.
Another strange fact. I was doing some reading, and I remember hearing that CMSU, that Warrensburg was the STD capital of the world.
Oh, nice.
Not true.
Not true.
I was reading, it had a list of top places to visit in America that say if you plan on having sex, be safe. Besides always being safe, but Missouri was not even mentioned once.
So come to Missouri. Fuck the people in Independence for free meth.
Actually, Birmingham, Alabama was listed for syphilis.
And don't touch Ryan. He has syphilis.
No, I do not.
Well, hey, you want to give out our websites, Ryan? You can give out our websites today since I usually do it. And John's not here. I'll be John. Give out our websites.
It's halfassedpodcast.net. I believe it's one of them. I don't know them all. I haven't been privy to all those yet.
Well, let me give you a hint. It's half-ass podcast everything.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if we have .com, .net.
No, we have halfasspodcast.net. And after that, it's half-ass podcast on every social media. Please.
Twitter, Facebook,
I know.
YouTube now.
I know I've been like, hey, guys, don't fucking follow me. But you know what? I changed my ways. Now that the Dankus Memes has become my loyal minions, I am begging you guys to follow me. Half-ass podcast, every social media. Follow us, comment, go to YouTube. A half-assed entertain me. The link will be on our, if you have any troubles remembering that, the link will be in our website at halfasspodcast.net. Subscribe. You'll go see videos. You'll see me and Ryan and John and our ugly mugs. You'll see our guests. You'll see stupid little videos of DMX with Donald Trump with his hair blowing to the DMX song. You'll see rants. I'll put up rants. John will put up rants. Ryan can put up rants if he wants to rant about something, like that air vent behind him and how there are two pair of eyes sticking out. You don't see those eyes, do you? Oh, they're watching you. Other than that, thanks, Dankus Memes. Tell everybody I said thank you for making us special in Independence.
A prediction may be, since I've got to predict something to make come true. I hope this doesn't come true, but if it does, it does. Watch them try to collaborate with us and solve their differences and let's be at peace.
You know what? That's a stupid prediction. I hate you for it.